the SEC has shut critics up. SEC basketball has shut critics up because everybody said that Danny Cannell is somewhere crying in his underwear right now. Like, he's huddled up.
That's hot.
Cry. You think Danny Cannell in his underwear is hot?
No, I think your take is hot.
Okay. Well, yes. Danny Cannell is somewhere. Danny Cannell is somewhere curled up in a ball in his underwear, crying and screaming about
For those that don't know, Danny Cannell loves to take pot shots at the SEC, usually in football, which usually means he's stupid.
That's hot.
Yes. And here's the funny part. But they'll take him and he'll take him in a way where nobody was asking for that. Nobody cares what you think about it, Danny. But
what do we got with basketball?
So with basketball, the SEC, you heard everybody go, oh, they got 14 teams in. It was all rigged. Greg Sankey rigged it, and the networks rigged it, and the SEC was just getting too much love, and they're going to be exposed in the tournament. Well, yeah, they had a couple of upsets. Okay, like for instance, Missouri lost in the first round to Drake. So only win a Drake has gotten all year this year, but Missouri lost in the first round to Drake as a higher seed. Texas A&M as a 4 seed lost to the 5 seed in Michigan in the second round.
I picked both of those.
There you go. So you knew. But the SEC has actually overperformed its seeding in the NCAA tournament. Many people don't know. The SEC had 6 top 4 seeds in the tournament, but they have 7 teams in the Sweet 16, which is proof that the SEC was actually not only as good as advertised, may have been better than advertised.
Okay, that's not true. Let's start with Florida. Florida won. Great. Yeah, fantastic job. They should have the draw they had. Auburn, to me.
And yeah, just to point out, because I wanted to do hot or cold for each team, I am hot on Florida. I am hot on how Florida got there. Even though they did struggle to put away UConn's back-to-back national champs. They're a dangerous team.
Right. I've told you that I think Florida runs roughshod over this tournament and will be a national champion. All right, Auburn, hot or cold?
I'm hot on Auburn. I thought now Auburn got a break because Louisville lost in the first round, even though they were playing in Kentucky. But Auburn really handled Creighton. They screwed around with Alabama State for half, still won by 20, and then they played around with Creighton and still ended up winning by 12. Auburn is literally phoning in the tournament, and they're still in the Sweet 16 right now.
Okay, Tennessee.
Hot. I'm really hot after that UCLA game.
Okay, why I'm hot on the balls. Brought to you by our good friends at Commercial Bank. I will tell you what. No, I'm sorry. Brought to you by our good friends at City Heating and Air Conditioning, cityheatandair.com. They will totally take care of you. 50 years in East Tennessee. Integrity matters. cityheatandair.com.
Hi, Mike Davis here with City Heating and Air, reminding you to always dare to compare. Our team provides quality local heating and air service, installation, and maintenance across East Tennessee. We use only the best equipment like American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning for your residential, new construction, or commercial needs. Honesty, dependability, and customer satisfaction have been the cornerstones of our business since 1961. City Heat and Air.
Dare to compare.
All right, Caleb, let's get to some other names on your list, but I will tell you that I'm really, really hot about Tennessee. I think they're hitting at the right time, and that doesn't mean they'll make the Final Four, win the national title, but I think you're in a good spot, Tennessee fans.
Yep, I agree. I think Tennessee is in a great spot. The way they looked at UCLA, I am hot. I am very hot on them. I'm as hot on them as Dave is hot on thinking about Danny Cannell in his underwear.
All right, Alabama.
I'm actually cold on them. They're in the Sweet 16, but they only beat Robert Morris by 9 in the first round, and St. Mary's was leading them early in the first half. That was a bad 7 seed. I don't think Alabama's that good. Honestly, I think that's the one overrated team.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Kentucky.
That's hot.
I think they're hot.
The way they handled Illinois, I'm hot on. I think they're hot. That was I thought Illinois could give them a fight, and they won by 9, and it wasn't that close.
Yep. Ole Miss.
Hot. hot. I mean, they just
That's
torched
hot.
Iowa State, and they just handled them so easily. I think they actually could beat Michigan State in the Sweet 16, even as a 2 seed this weekend. So I'm hot on them too.
Ouch. Not that hot. Arkansas, John Calipari. And by the way, it's pronounced like a pear. Your thoughts? I mean, it is. I mean, the man, that's the way he enunciates his last name. So we should fall in line with that. Your thoughts on Arkansas?
Arkansas, I'm hot on how they played, and they're the story for Tennessee.
That's hot.
They beat two-time national champion Bill Self and the number 1 team in the nation at the beginning of the year in Kansas, and then they upset St. John's, Big East champion, and Calipari is basically doppelganger Rick Pitino to get to the Sweet 16. But I'm not that hot on them. I think St. John's was a bit overrated, and Kansas was obviously not Kansas this year. So I think once they get to face Texas Tech, they will lose. But them getting to the Sweet 16 is one of the big things that validates the SEC.
Agreed. Because there's like a base of how good you are. When you look back at their run, I would start with Bill Self, Kansas. I would say that was a team that I've been told just didn't get along. They didn't like one another, and you can do anything you want from day to day, but if you don't like one another, it's not going to work. And it didn't work there. I've also
Professionals can do it. College kids can't.
Good point. Yeah, I mean, Kobe and Shaq didn't like one another, but it's different when in college you don't like one another. So I would say this. In addition to that, I think that St. John's was a little overrated. I wanted to see Rick Pitino have a cool run. I mean, I thought that would be neat. He may still, but man, I saw like a post game message to his team. I'm not sure that's the way you speak to modern day athletes in the college game, Caleb. I think you have to be a little bit nice. He is one mean son of a, you know what?
I agree. He is. And
he asked what I saw, which was a bootleg video, but it definitely was him, was basically how were you raised?
I mean, well, okay.
I mean, is that not a little mean from the get? How were you raised to not be a greater competitor?
Well,
how were you raised to be weak? That's what he said.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's very it was very Bobby Knight-esque when Bobby Knight used to snap.
Oh, so did you see it too?
Yeah. No, it's now here's the funny thing. Someone said that Calipari's jacket. Did you see the jacket Calipari was wearing in the Sweet 16? Or in the
yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show this to everybody real quick. For those who didn't see it, it is hilarious to look at. Let me see if I can pull this up now. This is what this is the jacket Calipari was wearing as Arkansas beat St. John's. See this little plaid jacket?
I like that jacket. What's wrong with that jacket?
Someone said that jacket Calipari was wearing the tablecloth at the restaurant where the server Rick hooked up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, to troll Rick Pitino.
Okay. So yeah.
Derek Owen actually has.
I'm sorry. Allegedly, Rick Pitino allegedly had relations with a I don't know, waitress, right?
Yes, with a waitress.
An Italian restaurant, and you know, like that's the thing. But I would just say this: who hasn't?
I want to address Derek's point because this is true. He's easily a mafia affiliate. Oh wait, not that one. No, sorry. Not that we don't like your comments time. We're going to talk about the lady balls, but Derek saying that he's easily a mafia affiliate. Derek, which one? Calipari or Pitino? Because I think they both are. Now, Dave, we've talked about Calipari's recruiting. How he uses Nike ties to be able to recruit. Does Calipari have mafia ties that helps him recruit? Yeah. You actually believe that?
Yes. Do you not?
We're saying right now Calipari's in the mafia.
Yes. Wait, did you think I was going to answer in another sort of fashion?
So you think his mafia ties, he has mafia ties that allows him to recruit top-notch athletes?
Yes.
That's a story of another day. Does Pitino have mafia ties?
That's right. It's a whole other topic. You didn't.
Does Rick Pitino have mob ties?
Yes. You didn't think I'd go that way?
No, I didn't. Wow, Dave was just straight like, yep, mob ties, mob ties.
I'm a little surprised you haven't gone there yet, to be honest with you.